Good evening, fellow thrill seekers and coaster enthusiasts. Tonight, I thought it'd be a frighteningly good idea to focus on something more terrifying. Some of us are less easily scared, like myself, so I thought it would be best to bring on someone a bit more fearful. I've mentioned her before in other videos, and if you've seen our vlogs, then you might know who I'm talking about. The one and only Katie. There is a reason why our name starts with a K. So sit back and make yourself comfortable. You're about to feel a lot less secure when we tell you about these frightening machines built to thrill.
Welcome to spooky season. We hope you're having a frightful time. Theme parks offer a lot of different options when it comes to their roller coasters. But have you ever wondered what the scariest roller coaster is? Today, we're going to find out by listing off the top 10 scariest roller coasters. Number 10. Possessed at Dorney Park. Have you ever wondered about the name of this ride? Who is it possessing? Is it itself possessed? Am I possessed? Are you possessed and that's why you chose to ride it? Its simple layout is nothing extraordinary, but the amount of force it produces to send you up each spike is enough to take your breath away. Or is it your soul? Number 9. Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm. Do you believe in ghosts? Paranormal activity? Spirits of the damned? It's rumored that once you get on, you'll never get back off. Have you ever seen them send what appeared to be an empty train through this course? Maybe it's not so empty after all. This haunted ride is full of head choppers. Want to know why they're called that? Step on this ride and find out, if you dare. Number 8. Aftershock at Silverwood. Pain. Anguish. More pain. Aftershock has no mercy with its riders. The scariest thing about this ride is that it still has its original restraint system. Seriously, Silverwood, what gives? If you're a masochist, this ride is definitely for you. You're in for a ride that will leave you with a headache and mild whiplash for the rest of the day. But if you're of the lot that values their ears and neck, I'd probably skip this one. Taking you up over 100 feet in the air, this ride will suspend you for a moment once it reaches the top, giving you time to say your prayers or curse the person next to you who made you get on this death trap. Once it releases the train, hold on, because you're in for one bone-rattling ride. Number 7. El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. This wooden coaster is labeled as one of the best, but if you ask me, it's one of the most terrifying. From the first drop, its non-stop intensity will have you screaming out of more than just a good thrill. Even the most experienced coaster riders have a hard time keeping their hands up on this one. El Toro is a very intense and unforgiving ride that feels like it's truly trying to extract your very soul. This bull is out for vengeance and will show you what happens when you mess with him. Number 6. The Beast at Kings Island. The Beast is out there, lurking in shadows. Keep a sharp eye out for him, as he will appear when you least expect it. The train winds through thick forest that is rumored to be haunted by this mysterious and dangerous creature. What does he look like? No one knows. Except those unfortunate souls that have met him face to face. But they can't tell you since they never lived to tell the tale.
Dead men tell no tale.
Number 5. Fury 325 at Carowinds. Now, this ride isn't exactly what I would call scary for seasoned coaster enthusiasts, but for everyone else who is new to the coaster world, it's terrifying. Even looking at the gargantuan ride is frightening. If you do manage to convince yourself to get on, you'll find a brief moment of bliss as you rise 325 feet in the air. But good things rarely last forever. Look out below, because the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The trip down seems never ending, rising just before you hit the ground. This will leave even the bravest among you holding your breath. It's even more heart-stopping at night, where you can't always see where you're going. Rumor has it that a giant hornet haunts these grounds that the ride sits upon, so watch out, lest you be stung. Number 4. Magnum XL200 at Cedar Point. What do you get when you cross an arrow with a hyper? Terror. Pure terror. If the sharp twists and turns on this ride aren't enough to scare you, the pitch black tunnels will be. Flinging you over hills that feel more like potholes, you'll be lucky to make it off this violent ride in one piece. This ride genuinely feels like it's trying to kill you, and that is not an exaggeration. Number 3. Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens. Curses aren't real, right? Well, tell that to this angry snake. He sure seems to think they are. Trying to steal your soul is on his agenda, so staying out of his grasp is key. He'll try to disorient you, but hold on tight and you might make it out alive. Probably. Make sure not to look into his eyes if you want to leave in one piece. If you do accidentally look at him, well, we tried to warn you. Number 2. Wildcat's Revenge at Hershey Park. When Wildcat was torn apart and reimagined all those years ago, no one ever considered that the soul of the original ride would linger. This feisty feline is on the prowl, angry and seeking its revenge on those who dare to try and conquer it. Feeling something like an enjoyable car accident, this juxtaposition of a coaster will leave you gasping for air as it roars through its course. Get on this ride and it will have no mercy as it flings you through its layout, so watch out before you become its next victim. At the number 1 spot for the scariest coaster, we have X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Even the designers knew there were no words to properly describe this unique and insane layout, so they settled for the most intimidating letter of the alphabet, X. This ride is intense, doing everything it can to throw you out of your seat. If that doesn't work, it will attempt to char you to a crisp with its massive flamethrowers. You will not have a moment of peace on this insane ride, as it jostles you around and makes you wish you had stayed on solid ground. Ride it if you dare, but prepare to see your life flash before your eyes. If you survive long enough, that is. Every park has at least one scary coaster. They come in all different shapes and sizes, so the one at your home park might be seemingly unassuming at first. But I promise you it's there. You'll know which one it is when you ride it, if you make it off alive. Keep an eye out for the rides that run the most empty trains. That might help you know which ones to avoid, unless you enjoy sitting next to ghosts.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and comment below and hit that bell icon. Special thanks to our Patreon supporter, Future Collective. $1 a month helps me bring even more content to you guys, and I even have some exclusive content coming, so check it out. Check the description below to find links to the rest of our pages. Thanks for watching the video, and ride on, Coaster Maniacs!